As of 2021, Singapore is the world's seventh most expensive city. With neighborhoods like the gated Nassim Road and the resort island Sentosa Cove, it's no wonder the country is home to over 40 billionaires. With a low tax rate and incredible accommodations, Singapore has become an economic hub for the world's richest. Sales of high-end vehicles like Rolls-Royces are booming, and real estate sold on the tropical island has passed $24 billion in just the first half of 2021. From yacht shows to private clubs with sky-high membership fees, this is what it's like to be a billionaire in Singapore. Singapore is a beautiful island city-state off the coast of southern Malaysia. The tale of its founding traces back to a prince named Sang Nila Utama, who decided to build a city on the island after spotting a lion, even though Singapore doesn't have lions, so it was probably a tiger. The country's name means Lion City, but the Lion City without any lions has made a name for itself in other ways, like becoming one of the world's most expensive places to live. Singapore has a population of 5.9 million people, but they share more than $1 trillion in cumulative wealth. The combined wealth of the country's 50 richest people rose to $208 billion in 2021, an increase from $167 billion the year before. According to Forbes, as of August 2021, the country is home to an impressive 42 billionaires. At the time we're making this video, Eduardo Saverin is the city's richest person with a net worth of $20.8 billion. He co-founded Facebook with Mark Zuckerberg back in 2004, but he's been a Singapore resident since 2012. In 2016, he started venture fund B Capital, which manages over $1.4 billion in assets. Saverin is the reported buyer of the most expensive home ever sold on Singapore's luxurious Nassim Road. This $170 million bungalow. Singapore's current second richest person is Lee Zai-Ting, founder and chairman of Shenzhen Mindray Biomedical Electronics. He has a net worth of $18.8 billion at the time of writing. However, in August 2021, he topped Forbes' list of Singapore's richest with a record-breaking net worth of $23 billion. Not too shabby. This man, Goh Cheng Liang, is another of the country's wealthiest billionaires with a current net worth of $18.2 billion. He started out dirt poor and selling fishing nets, but he's now earned the bulk of his wealth from a majority stake in Japan's Nippon Paint Holdings, the world's fourth largest paint manufacturer. He's also the owner of the largest tri-hull superyacht in the world. This 276-foot-long White Rabbit Golf trimaran is valued at $100 million. Rounding out the list of Singapore's top 5 richest people is power couple Zhang Yang and Xu Ping, who have a collective net worth of $16 billion as of September 2021. While Zhang never finished high school and was once sleeping on a fold-away bed in his very first restaurant, his Szechuan hot pot chain, Haidilao, has now pulled in over $3.8 billion in sales. His wife is both co-founder and director. Why have so many successful billionaires settled on Singapore as the place to be? The country gets the rich flocking to the island with competitive tax rates that attract businesses, particularly family offices. They're subject to a corporate tax rate of 17%, while the top marginal rate on personal income taxes is 22%. Compared to the U.S.'s tax rate, which is up to 37% in the 2020-2021 tax year, Singapore's richest citizens are definitely saving money by calling this island home. Singapore has also launched a new tax-efficient structure called Variable Capital Companies. These VCCs make it easier for family offices to operate in the country by enabling investors to quickly and easily redeem their investments while also ensuring investor privacy. Through its Global Investors Program, the country even grants a fast track to permanent residency. To qualify, business owners or families must invest $1.8 million in a local business fund or family office with at least $149 million in assets. Living and working in Asia is another draw. Asia's been touted as the next center of global economic growth. But Singapore is less corrupt and restrictive than other Asian countries. Transparency International ranked Singapore as the world's 4th least corrupt country, and it's the only Asian country to make the top 10. In addition to less corruption and increased political stability, the country is known for being a pretty safe place to live. The city even offers world-class clinics like Mount Elizabeth. It's just steps away from stores like Gucci and Rolex and offers unparalleled luxury service. Just check out these hospital rooms. Of course, not all of Singapore is incredibly wealthy. There are certain areas that far outclass others when it comes to luxury. Previously mentioned Nassim Road is one of the country's richest areas. House prices here rarely fall below the $45 million mark. The street is gated and features sprawling mansions with resort-like grounds and swimming pools. The entire street is less than a mile long. Nassim Road's ultra-wealthy residents live in mansions known as good-class bungalows or GCBs, the most coveted type of housing in all of Singapore. These exclusive homes must have a land area of at least 15,000 square feet, can only be 2 stories tall, and 40% of land is reserved for the house, while the rest must be green space. GCBs can only be constructed in Singapore's most sought-after neighborhoods. Less than 1,000 Singaporeans are estimated to own GCBs, and there are only about 28,000 GCB sites. While there are plenty of rules, they also come with plenty of benefits. They're incredibly private, offer living space in low-density areas, and are far away from traffic. Another ritzy area in Singapore, especially for luxurious penthouses, is Marina Bay. Apartments in this area sell for over $30 million. Marina 1 is one of the area's nicest buildings. It's a cluster of 4 towers with a unique design that combines residential and green space. For even closer proximity to the water, plenty of the country's richest choose to live on Sentosa Island. It's a tourist destination thanks to a Universal Studios theme park, but its beautiful beaches make it equally desirable for residents. The cost of living on the edge of a sandy beach is at least $18 million. There's also Tanjong Pagar, an area which is seeing plenty of innovation and development. Some of the most exquisite homes here cost over $74 million. Billionaires get to enjoy towering penthouses in some of the city's tallest buildings. Beyond having plenty of opulent neighborhoods to choose from, Singapore is packed with luxuries. A recent real estate boom has seen $24 billion spent on housing in the first half of 2021 alone. That's double what was recorded in Manhattan over the same 6-month period. This ultra-private and gated Nassim Road property sold for $96 million in 2021, or perhaps you're more impressed by a $60 million penthouse with a 600-bottle wine cellar, jacuzzi, and pool at Wallach Residences, located in the tallest building in Singapore. Luxury car sales are also booming in the country, despite their astronomical prices. The number of Bentleys and Rolls-Royces cruising the streets of Singapore leaped to almost 1,400 just in the first few months of 2021. But in Singapore, a Rolls-Royce Ghost can cost over $1.2 million, and even a regular $20,000 Honda Civic will exceed $100,000 thanks to fees. It's one of the most expensive countries in the world to buy a car. Being surrounded by water means that Singapore is home to tons of yachts, with luxury charter services like the Yacht Club and 115 catering to the city's richest residents. Singapore also has yearly yacht shows. In terms of dining, Singapore is teeming with Michelin star restaurants like Odette, a 3-star restaurant where a tasting menu for 2 can top 1,000 Singapore dollars, or about $745. For fashion, wealthy Singaporeans get to enjoy the Ion Orchard Mall on Orchard Road. It features high-end retail like Dior, Tiffany, and Louis Vuitton. When it's time to leave the city, Seletar Airport is a hub for private jets. Of course, a billionaire catering city wouldn't be complete without exclusive clubs. This is the Tanah Country Club, where membership fees top $260,000. With all of these luxurious offerings, there's no way any of Singapore's billionaires will feel out of place on this lavish island. What stands out most about Singapore? Well, that would be Guaco Tower, the country's tallest building at 931 feet. It was designed by the same company as Dubai's Burj Khalifa and includes a $2.3 billion urban park. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.